There we go. All right, what's going on, guys? Podcast with your boys Amy and co-host Mitchell.
How's she going, guys?
Word. How is she going? Indeed, it's going good for me, man. How's it going for you?
Not going too bad. Playing some RuneScape here. Just
Word.
hit level 81 cooking.
Nice, man. That's awesome. Oh,
Oh yeah.
speaking of RuneScape streamers, we got a popular one coming up in this episode. So stay forward to that, guys. We'll add her to the call later.
This little sneak video here.
Word. Yeah, roll that film.
Alright, let's do it. Here we go.
This is from one of our streamers, the streamers publicized today. One of her calls, someone called in, and it was just hilarious. Like, you're gonna love it. Are you playing it?
Yeah, can you hear it?
No, I can't. Oh, darn. I'll try and load it on my side. Send me the link.
Yeah, here.
Awesome. Yeah, it'll definitely load up on this side for sure. And I guess while we're waiting for that, tell us a little bit more about your life, Mitchell. Like, you got a kid coming up on the way. You're nervous about being a parent. That's cool. Like, we all are. Are you hoping, like, one day, like, your kid looks back on this and is like, man, that was my dad who started this little podcast, and he is now well known, or whatever.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna see all the millions coming in, right?
Word. And he's gonna,
If
like,
there's one person I want my kid to be like, it's gonna be like Ice Poseidon.
oh, yeah. Ice Poseidon, hands down. I would love to have a kid like Ice Poseidon, like a kid that was just always flailing his arm when he gets a little too, like, happy about stuff and, like, waggling his tongue. Like, that would be a kid that I would love to have.
He gets fucking laid too, bro.
True. True. Like, I would just love to have a kid as beautiful as Ice Poseidon.
Oh, for sure.
I'm hoping one day that we get Ice Poseidon on this podcast. That would be awesome. And,
Well, I think with this person we got here now,
yeah,
like,
like,
see that and be like, alright, well,
yeah, if she did it, then obviously I'm going to have to do it. That'll be what Ice Poseidon's saying 100% of the way. But,
or at least this streamer doesn't have a notepad and names too.
yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, so we got the video loaded up now. Sorry, my laptop's just really slow. And it's starting to play in 3, 2, 1, and come on, baby. It's buffering still. I guess while it's buffering. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Did you
Can't really hear it.
did you get up early today too, or?
Yeah. Okay, it's not loading. One sec, I'm gonna load it on my phone.
Yeah, that would work for sure. Then just hold up to the mic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. I think the viewers are really gonna like. Got a nice big streamer coming on today.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, it's gonna put us on the map. There we go. And
Did you get up early today too, or?
I'm still asleep.
Don't sleep.
Yep.
Isn't that right? Well, if we could. Sleep is so good. Sleep. People don't get enough sleep. Like,
I'm sleeping
that's what.
right now.
this is gold.
Yeah, I could so tell. I could so tell that you're sleeping. I must be speaking to an automated recorder. It's like AI today. is working.
Nope, you're actually part of my nightmare.
I'm part of your nightmare. Am I a monster in your nightmare?
Task, I'm in green. Ever since I read from China, you.
And that was the video. Yeah, could you imagine being a streamer and just having someone so like awkward on? Like that would be awesome.
If we could be half as cringy as that, I think this video is gonna be great.
Yeah, word. I'm pretty sure we're almost at that level, and if not at that level, we're past that level. And I guess it's just going to get a little bit more cringy here on out. She just messaged me saying she's going to be a few minutes late. She's going to message me again soon and tell me when she's ready. But until then, we're just going to improvise, have some more in-depth conversation, wait for Dylan to get on the podcast, and then things will start to heat up for sure. So last time we really interviewed Zach, and he just dropped a lot of bombs. Like he said he hated the gay community. He said he hated Microsoft for Minecraft. He just basically destroyed his entire podcast with well-being. He said he did drugs on podcast. So basically, like, if the police were listening, that he would be going to jail for admitting to doing, like, crazy hard drugs like meth and, like, cocaine.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, honestly, even if you smoke weed, you should just low out yourself.
Yeah, 100% of the way. 100% of the way. And, like,
Totally straight edge over here.
like, we live in Canada, and Justin Trudeau just got into power because he said he was going to legalize marijuana. He gets into power and immediately says he can't legalize marijuana. Personally, I'm like, good. We don't need legalized marijuana in this country because all marijuana does is destroy your mind, and that's 100% what we don't need in this society.
Yeah, dude, it makes you a couch potato, honestly.
Yep, 100% of the way. Like, it does nothing but give you a little buzz and make you laugh some more about funny memes. It's not...
Hey, dude, like, remember, our Prime Minister, he owns a fucking cuck shed, dude.
Yep. He admits to being a female feminist. He loves being the female lover, support of the females. Good for him. We need more male feminists, personally. That's what I believe. I strongly believe that. And I'm going to come out right now and say it. I'm a male feminist. I believe in equality. And I hope that saying that gets me laid. Like Trudeau.
So I just got this email from the Conservative Party.
Oh, yeah?
It says, earlier this week, Justin Trudeau announced that he will run a deficit of at least $29.4 billion this year. Yes, you read that right. That is 3 times more than he campaigned on. It's a little FYI.
Wow. Good old Trudeau, lying like a regular politician. Oh, man.
Yeah, where it runs in his family.
Yup. I mean, like, we had his dad as a prime minister ancient times ago, and now it's just, like, the cycle is repeating. Like, that's it. That's all that's happening, and that's all that's ever going to
Their
happen.
wives just take it all day long from other people.
Yup.
I mean, sometimes the Trudeau men sit in the corner and watch, but most of the time they're not even there when it happens.
Yeah, word. They're just like, hey, you want to come have sex with my wife? And then they just leave and, like, watch the kids like good old house dads would.
Yup.
Being a cuck. Personally, I would love to watch my girlfriend get plowed by a nice, physically fit man who could pleasure her way more than I could possibly ever. But at the same time, it would hit me right in the insecurities. Whereas, like, I'm obviously the weaker genetic spectrum, and, like, I shouldn't really be reproducing in the first place. That's all it would really be saying to me, is, like, I should be raising this guy's kids.
Or he should be raising my kids.
True. Because he would probably be a better father than I would be. Definitely less cringy, for sure. And I'm really hoping that this podcast makes it to the front page of Cringe. I'm so hoping that. So hoping.
Maybe once Alicia gets in here, it will.
Yeah. It'll get better. But,
So should we ask her about Emily or what?
oh yeah, we should definitely ask her about like what streamers she likes, what streamers she hangs out with, and like what she just thinks of other streamers, and who's her person.
Just don't mention Mythprod.
Is that her ex?
Yes.
Yeah, no. We'll only talk about him for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I did at the end in case she gets pissed and disconnects.
Oh man, yeah, true. Like that's what I want. I want a streamer to come on, and then like we piss them off so much they have to disconnect, and then like they block us on Twitter and stuff. Like
Word.
that would be gold. That would
We gotta
be.
get Emily Pro on here next.
Yeah, I'm hoping one day to get Emily on this podcast. If she would to be on this podcast, that would just like make my entire life. Oh
You
man,
just can't let her know our actual skate names.
no, because then she'll get us banned. But
Oh yeah.
she's knows people from JagX, and like I wish personally I knew some mods from JagX that could like ban accounts just by entering their name in a banner. But yeah, we're still waiting on a reply. I asked her how long, and still waiting on that reply.
What are you doing, Alicia?
Word.
She on stream yet?
No, yeah, she messaged me. She said she was gonna be like a few more minutes, but I told her like we're running the podcast now, and like it's gonna. She'll be here. She'll be here. But oh man, I was watching TV with my grandma, and this thing came on, and it was basically about doctors, and like one of these doctors got pregnant, but she didn't tell the father, and she wasn't gonna tell the father until the kid was born. And I was like, oh my god, that's disgusting. So someone else like told the father that like she was pregnant, and then me and my grandma had a huge debate. Like my grandma was like, she shouldn't have done that. Like she shouldn't, like it should have been the pregnant girl to tell the father. And it's like, obviously like the pregnant girl wasn't going to tell him. Like the guy had every single right to know that he was going to be a father. Like,
Oh, for sure.
100%. Like, how would you feel if like you got a chick pregnant and she didn't even tell you?
I'd be fucking pissed, but I'd still want to know.
Yeah, exactly. I would 100% want to know. And my grandma was saying like, oh yeah, I know. He didn't deserve to know unless like the mother told him. And it's like, are you serious? Like, what kind of decade?
Like, are you fucking serious? Like, bitch, I'm still fucking slipping a Plan B into your coffee. I don't give a fuck if you're 5 months pregnant.
Yeah, word. And then she was like, oh, are you on your meds? Or have you taken your meds today? And I was like, are you serious? Like, just because I don't agree with you on something, you're going to ask me if I took my medication? Like, that's your go-to?
Really?
Seriously. Like, so cringe. 100% of the way. And that's all you need to do is just say a few more cringy things and, like, get some more memes down. But yeah, slip that Plan B in 100%. Because...
Word, you ever hear about those fucking, like, those chicks that get pregnant and they don't know they're, like, pregnant until they, like, have the baby and shit?
Oh, yeah. Like,
It was on, like, TLC or some shit a while ago.
I knew a chick, and she was pregnant, and she kept taking her birth control, and she had a miscarriage in the toilet, and...
Damn.
Yeah, word. I would hate to be that kid. Like, that would suck.
Dude, remember, like, that Lacey chick from high school?
Yes?
Stole the guy's dick?
Yeah?
I just wanted to say that story, really.
Yeah, nice. Tell it. Tell the whole story.
Fuck. I just remember there being a lot of shit involved, and it was in a car. I don't know, maybe you know it better than I do.
I don't really know it personally. Like, I know a few stories
What was
from...
her nickname from that? That was the best part about it.
A border? No.
No, what's that?
Child hater?
Fuck me. No, she shit all over some guy's dick.
Oh.
Like, he was banging her up the ass, and then, like, he pulled out, and, like, she just shit, like, diarrhea, like, all over it.
Poop Smith. I actually had a girlfriend that did that.
Wait, to you?
Yeah. Like,
What?
yeah, but, like, it wasn't, like, my whole dick in her bum. It was just, like, I stuck my pinky, and, poop came out everywhere, and it was just disgusting. Like, it,
Oh my god.
yeah, it was nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. And that was the last time I ever tried butt stuff.
Word.
But yeah. Yeah, there's so many stories from high school. Like, this one girl who, she would never talk to anyone. And, she was a few years older. The reason she was in our grade was because she had to drop out of school to have a miscarriage or something, or have an abortion, because she got pregnant with, like, some grade 9 guy. Like, could you imagine getting someone pregnant when you're in grade 9? Like, oh my goodness. That would suck.
Word, that'd be pretty fucked.
Word, I could not be a father at that age. Like, drop out of school to go work at McDonald's and become, like, a fast food chef? Like, no way. Like, the best you could hope for is becoming a manager. And, like, even then, your life is just a pathetic little hellhole.
Where you're basically just, like, voting for Bernie Sanders at that point, begging for $15 minimum wage.
Oh, yeah, donating every single dime you had to the Bernie Foundation just to hope that one day he'll repay it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Feel the burn. I can't wait for, like, in a few years when we listen back to this, then we're just like, oh, man, Bernie Sanders, remember that guy? He's definitely dead now, but...
Yeah, word, dude, like, Bernie for retirement home 2016.
Yup, 100%.
Hillary for prison.
Oh, yeah. Who do you think would win it, like, overall? Do you think Trump actually has a good chance of making it all the way?
Dude, he's gonna shit all over Hillary.
Yup.
That's if he gets the nomination. Like, if he doesn't get, like, I think it's like 1247 delegates, then they actually could steal it from him, because, like, the establishment really doesn't want him in office. But if he does get the amount of delegates to secure it, or if he just fucking ends up somehow making it, then yeah, he's gonna shit all over her.
Word. I actually have another video here. I'm going to be playing it, like, right now. It's from a girl who's trying to get people to hate Trump. And, basically, she just posts whatever garbage she can possibly find about anything. And,
Go type her name in the chat.
oh, you know who I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm going to play the video.
To do this, it's a pretty picture you drew. John and Dennis thought I should be. Omarosa said me.
Trump versus Obama about talking about women.
Idea that my daughters wouldn't have the
Oh,
same
yeah, I saw
opportunities
this
as
one.
somebody's sons. Well, that's unacceptable. That's
Oh,
not acceptable. I mean, we could say politically correct that the look doesn't matter, but the look obviously matters. Like you wouldn't have your job if you weren't beautiful. We all have to be louder than the voices that are telling our girls they're not good enough. That they've got to look a certain way, or they've got to act a certain way.
You know who's one of the great beauties of the world, according to everybody, and I helped create her?
Who?
Ivanka. My
She
daughter,
is.
Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
Like, his
Wait,
daughter...
pause it for a second.
What?
Honestly, people say that's gross, but think if your daughter was Ivanka Trump.
Yeah,
think about it
word.
for a second.
Like, they're showing a picture of her right now, and god damn, she is sexy. Like, I don't know how, like, he's not dating her right now. Like, I understand 100% why he would say that, and I 100% support him for saying that, and that actually just makes me want to vote for him 100 times more. Like, good for
Oh,
Trump.
yeah, sure.
I'm going to play the rest of the video, and I'll pause it.
I've got a vested interest in making sure that our daughters have the same opportunities as boys do.
A person who's flat-chested is very hard to be a 10. Okay.
I was raised by a single mom. And know what it was like for her to raise 2 kids and go to work at the same time and try to piece things together without a lot of support.
They said, how are you going to change the pageant? And I said, I'm going to get the bathing suits to be smaller and the heels to be higher.
Playing
That's such a good thing. Like, he's going to change Miss America and make them smaller bikinis. Like, that's what we need. Hopefully he's the face. Like, when he's president, he will be like the next Steve Harvey, the announcer who brings out all the people.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're trying to make it seem bad by saying a flat-chested girl can't. It's very hard to be a 10. But
Word.
I mean, it may be rude to the flat-chested girls out there, but I'm sorry, but he's really not wrong.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
might
like,
be a hard truth, but it's the truth.
we might not.
Hard to swallow, but
Exactly.
sorry.
100%. Like, we might not be the most
People
attractive.
just model you and fucking tell you lies.
Yeah, they just want to get inside you because they want to get inside anything that moves. Like, that's the majority of the male population. Like, that's all they want to do is just find something that'll actually take their bullshit and take their penis. It's but yeah, that Miss America pageant where Steve Harvey announced the wrong winner and announced Miss Columbia when it
That
was
was awesome.
yeah, it was when Miss Philippines actually won. Like, Miss Philippines definitely deserved it more because like she had like perfect answers for everything she said and just had a much more general like well-being. Like, she actually got booed when Miss Columbia had to give her the tiara, and that was just disgusting.
Oh yeah, by the way, Trump owns Miss USA, not Miss America. They are different pageants.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm still hoping that he becomes the face. Like, has he ever been the face of one of the pageants?
Who, Trump?
Yeah, like the announcer?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm gonna look that up while we're still talking about him. Cause like that's just a good point. Yeah, that video is basically just going downhill after that saying Ivanka was hot comment. That kind of sucks for his other daughter though, who's not that attractive. You know?
Oh, his other daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really nothing special. That was with his, like, first wife, though, I think.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there was some good genes in the second batch there.
Yeah, he owns Miss Universe.
Yeah, and Miss USA.
Okay.
I guess it's part of the Miss Universe organization.
Yeah. But I don't think he's ever been the face.
Oh, wait. In 2015, WME and IMG purchased the pageant from Trump.
Oh, okay. So he just recently lost.
Yeah, well, I mean, he didn't lose it. I mean, it is the art of the deal, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I
Exactly.
assume he made a fucking killing off of that. Let's see how much he made.
Yeah, because he's definitely had to make a decent penny from that. Oh, it was Rosalind Sanchez. Like, not Trump. Trump was never really the face, I don't think. But, yeah, I don't know how Steve Harvey mixed that up so bad. And I really wonder what's taking Dylan so long to get in this call.
Yeah, weird. Oh, nice. So he bought out NBC's stake,
Okay.
and then like their stake in Miss Universe, and then like less than a week after, he just sold it.
Nice. Well, at least he made a profit, and that's all you need in this world. Like, I love how his campaign is 100% self-funded. Like, that's just beautiful. 100% beautiful.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Alicia said she's going to be a few more minutes before she can get on that cast, but hopefully we can get her on soon and have a nice little chit-chat. Until then, we're going to keep talking about our boy Trump or other things that involve Trump. Basically, I'm just going to go down my feeds right now, see if there's anything better that we could talk about.
I mean, we could talk about Bernie, but
Yeah,
what do you say about him?
we could talk about that one protester who went to like advertise Bernie and then like they immediately kicked him out of the rally. And they were just like, Who's here for just having? Wait, what country was that? Or not country, a state? What?
Which one are you talking about?
Like that guy who went there. It was. Yeah, I'm so specific with my answers, right? But they traveled to like Los Angeles, and
Oh man, yeah, it was fun. He was from California and he went to Nevada. It was the Air Californian. You should play that video.
yeah, word. I'm looking it up. That would be like gold on the podcast.
Yeah, so, like what happened is basically this Californian guy, about like 20 years old. He drove up to Nevada. He said he drove up at like 3 a.m. to the Nevada caucus to like promote Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
And they were voting for Hillary, right? So,
Oh, of course.
yeah, well, actually, she only won 52.6%, but everyone in the room really liked her, and he started going on about how you're always going to have a chance to vote for a woman.
Yeah.
It was just like, everyone was right pissed.
Oh yeah.
Right fucking pissed. And then,
And of course, like
everybody's like,
the loud women
Yeah,
were just like, "Oh, come on, you can't say that." Of course, like classic women.
yeah. And then they're like, is he allowed to be in here? And then like, the leader guy is like, well, I could file a motion to make sure he can't say anything, and then everyone raises their hand.
Yeah, that like
The
ultimate.
motion passed. Sorry, guy. Like,
Yeah, ultimate cuckery there. I actually got a video here. Got a video here of Rob Ford, and he was talking about, like, you shared this earlier, Rob Ford talking about all the discounts and stuff that politicians get.
That's a good video, man. Like,
Passes.
I know Rob Ford was a crack smoker, and there's a big controversy about that. But you know, he was also a good mayor, from what I
Yeah.
heard.
Like, he just died recently, like a few days ago too. Rest in peace. God bless his soul. He was such a good person. I'm gonna play the video now, and I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm just gonna play like a few like little details of like just how much like you get from being a council member. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
this is in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, by the way. This is the mayor that was making headlines for being caught smoking crack, and there's a video of it too.
Yeah, and like besides that, he did nothing wrong really. Besides like every time like the press would talk to him, he would just like storm off, and like he attacked a press member one time. But besides that, like he was a good guy.
Attacked in quotation marks. It was like walked by and bumped into them, and they made a scene.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I took over the media. Like if you haven't heard about Rob Ford, you've just been living under a rock. And
It was like the Corey Lewandowski and Michelle Fields incident.
yeah, exactly like that. It's just it's more like did you hear about that guy like who got shot? Basically he was like he was a merchant or something, and the cops shot him, and like the cops are actually getting like arrested or like demoted and fired for like shooting this guy. Whereas like in the States, like a black kid gets shot by a guy and the guy gets off scot-free. Like,
What?
you know that I'm gonna find the video here after, but here's the video of Rob Ford.
Just in the meantime here, I just this kid in RuneScape at the Rogues Den was saying how he's smoking weed, and I totally just told him I reported him for rule number 3, breaking real world laws.
Oh yeah, if anyone ever mentions that they smoke weed or the devil's lettuce, you got to report them immediately. You got to let them know that that's not okay.
Yeah, and he just sent another message with all these effects on it saying, "Go eat your Doritos and drink your Mountain Dew, neckbeard."
Oh, of course he would say that. Oh, that's classic. That's beautiful.
Like, how do you manage to kid report for number 3?
Word. But yeah, now I'm gonna play the Rob Ford video of how they get so many extra bonuses besides being super wealthy.
Passes for councillors. I call them free perks that are tax-free, which is costing the taxpayers millions of dollars. So, let's start off. Free zoo pass. Toronto Zoo VIP pass. The VIP named on this card and his or her family will be granted parking, admission, and rides at the Toronto Zoo without charge. I can bring everybody in my family here to the zoo for free. The average person has to pay $15, $20 to get in, $10 or $15 to park, $5 or $10 a ride. The poor average family is paying $200. Counselors that are getting paid $100,000 get to get in for free. It's absolutely wrong. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's get on to some other stuff here. Metro passes. Here's a Metro pass. This is equivalent to $1,300 a year. Again, counselors make $100,000 a year. I take home $1,400 a week net. Why should counselors get a free Metro pass? The TTC's dying for money. We just increased fares 25 cents. The average person out there, the poor working student or the poor working senior that has to get out there and get on the bus every day has to pay $3. But we, the counselors, get on the bus for free. This should be eliminated immediately.
We'll just do one more.
The parking passes.
Sure, there's so many.
Parking. We
I
can
know.
go to any parking lot in the city of Toronto and park for free. Be it Friday night, Saturday night. And all the counselors say is, oh, well, we're doing city business. Well, when I ask, what time are these passes being used at, or what day are these passes being used at, they aren't going to give me that information. But it's taxpayers' money, years and years and years of parking passes. So when the average person has to go to Rogers Centre to watch a Blue Jay game or go to the theater on King Street or go out for dinner, they have to pay $20 or $25.
Yeah, that's just crazy how many benefits they get. Basically, the rest of the video was just like more extra parking passes of certain places in Toronto, and like extra memberships, like free memberships for council members to like an exclusive club that you have to pay like hundreds of dollars to buy, like a little membership.
Yeah, like, that's just ridiculous, man. I can understand them getting like some type of benefits, right? But like fucking bus fare, like what does that even benefit them? How do they even need that, right?
Yeah.
Like, the zoo? Like, hey, that one's really fucked. Like, why the fuck do they need to go to the zoo? What's the fucking justification for that?
Yeah, exactly. Like, just for entertainment purposes, like, there's no government involvement in the zoo at all. It's ridiculous how corrupt the system is. And, like, they laugh at his face every time he, like, tries to mention, like, getting rid of all that stuff. Because that's, like, millions of dollars just gone in the trash from just getting free stuff for the non-tax-paying government players who don't have to pay for parking, who don't have to pay to enter the zoo, or some certain clubs or stores. Like, it sucks that the average Joe, who will never be in power, who doesn't have the brain capacity to overtake a group of people like some people do, like, in a way you gotta give props to that, because, like, it takes, like, we live in a world where it's like big dog eats little dog. Like, that's evolution. That's how it always is going to be. Like, the weak-minded are always going to bow down to the strong-minded. So it's nice in that way. Like, I agree. But, like, all these extra benefits, like you said, like the bus thing, like, none of them guaranteed take the bus. They all definitely have their own transportation.
Well, yeah, you don't take the bus, $1,300 a year. You don't do that because you don't have a fucking car to park. You don't want to pay for the fucking parking, which costs even more than that. But those fuckers have parking passes too.
Yeah. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, obviously, like, the transit stuff isn't getting used and stuff, but it's, like, it's stupid that they get so much, like, benefits. It's just ridiculous.
I got another thing here.
Oh, yeah?
Scrolling down my feed here. 12-year-old Florida girl charged after allegedly pinching boy's butt in school.
Oh! Damn.
She's facing misdemeanor battery charges. This 12-year-old girl.
Wow. That's crazy.
Lordy, what does this world come to? Asked the girl's father, whose name is Ray. Kids can't even be kids, and that's basically what it is. She's 12 years old, she was acting like a 12-year-old child.
Yeah.
Why?
And she's
I
getting.
couldn't say the last name of the kid because the last name of the dad is to give away the kid's name.
Oh,
Apparently the boy's mother disagrees. Oh, this should be fucking good.
yeah, let's hear it.
The boy told the resource deputy that he did not want to press charges.
Yeah?
And the girl who said she didn't even know the boy was suspended. The boy's mother, however, asked that the girl be prosecuted for battery.
Wow. Wow.
Yup. The girl's father offered some parenting advice to the boy's mother. I'm sorry my kid touched your kid, but I'm sorry because you need some help, I think. Too overprotective. Let your kid be your kid. He might get some friends, and that's all I have to say.
Yep. But that's crazy.
What a fucking old shrew.
Yeah. Like, try do this in 1960. Like, you would not be able to press a charge for that. Like, were there cameras involved in this? Like, was it actually filmed? Like, the fact that this girl, like, hit this boy on the butt? Or is it just, like, word of mouth?
Oh, I don't know. There's no film here. But I mean, the boy said, like, he doesn't know the girl. Like, he doesn't even, like, care. He doesn't want to press charges or anything. But
Yeah.
his mom found out, and she, like, was all for it and whatnot.
Wow. That is just ridiculous how some people think, like, they can just press charges for the stupidest things.
Oh my god, okay. The state attorney said that the charge will be dismissed once the girl completes a diversion program that includes community service and a drug test. This is a 12-year-old girl we're talking about.
Wow. That poor kid. And that's going to be on her record, probably. Like, that sucks.
Oh, but dude, she has pink hair, too.
Oh, okay, never mind. She deserves it 100%.
This little girl, my god, she's gonna grow up to be some fucking piece of work.
Word.
She's gonna grow up into being the mother.
Yeah, exactly. Like, she's going to have kids who are going to go out and do the exact same thing, or, like, have the same thing done to her, and she's going to press charges the minute she can sniff her, like, dirty, disgusting nose into something that could possibly make her a little bit of profit.
Oh yeah, where she's also gonna be banged by, like, the whole neighborhood while her husband sits in the corner and watches.
Yup. 100%.
Oh, it says her name, too, here. I don't know why this one posted her name. She's fucking 12 years old.
Yeah, like, that's illegal. Unless, like, she agreed with the media.
I don't know about the laws in the States, though. One sec.
But yeah, I got some news about Trump. You know how he wanted to build the wall for Mexico?
Of course.
Yeah, apparently he wants to build a wall with Canada, too.
Dude, what website posted that?
The FM News. I'll play the video right quick.
That just sounds like satire.
Yeah.
Mr. Trump, you have been very vocal about Canada. As a matter of fact, U.S. officials have warned that it is the Canadian border which is the most significant threat.
Sounds like Univision.
The problem with
Is that from the last debate?
heroin and drugs. You wouldn't think this beautiful.
What, man?
Wait, was that from the last debate?
Think so.
Okay, wait, go back.
Alright. I'll replay it.
Mr. Trump, you have been very vocal about Canada. As a matter of fact, U.S. officials have warned that it is the Canadian border which is the most significant threat.
Does Trump see Canada as a threat?
The problem with Canada is heroin and drugs. You wouldn't think this beautiful place is beautiful with the trees and the roads and the countryside. Their biggest problem is heroin. And it's such a shame to see it.
What should the U.S. do about Canada?
Dude, that's from the last debate, the CNN one. That was Univision asking the question. It's been edited to say Canada instead of the States.
Are you sure? I'll just play it.
I remember, like, the exact question and answer, and I went to the video that it is, like, Donald Trump wants to build a wall with Canada, FM News, and brackets.
Yeah?
And the first comment says, let's see how many idiots will believe, or the top comment, let's see how many idiots will believe this is a legit video instead of a compilation of edited bullshit.
Oh,
Canada needs the ball to keep out the libtard morons who say they come here if Trump wins.
the media would definitely not edit a video like that.
No, it wasn't the media, it was the guy who uploaded that video.
On FM News? Oh, wow. Oh, wait, no. Someone uploaded it and then FM News retweeted it.
Dude, it's not even FM News, it's Fail Much.
Oh, nice.
Fail Much News, like...
Nice. I'm going to play the rest of the video anyways.
Listen to this. Trump's team insists the proposed wall will be 3 times the size of the Great Wall of China, over 17,000 miles, and will be 457 meters tall.
Good.
The Great Wall of Trump.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely going to separate Canada and the States. That's just crazy.
Definitely just a troll video.
Word.
It's just paid for by Canada on it.
Oh, of course. Of course. Because Trump wouldn't make a...
It's definitely a good edit, for sure.
It is. Yeah, looking at that now, that's definitely Fail Much. But it was good. It was good.
Dude, what's her name? Post that? Because I bet you she would post that and actually think it's right.
Oh, no, it was one of the Quinn bros that posted that. The one that dated Rebecca?
No, the girl.
Oh, no, not the girl. No. She definitely didn't post
Who
it.
posted that?
One of the Quinn bros.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
But, man, picture of Adam and Eve, and they both have belly buttons. But, how is that even possible?
What do you mean, how's that possible? That's how God made them.
With belly buttons? They shouldn't have belly buttons, though, because, like, that would mean they would have an umbilical cord. And if they were the first 2 humans...
That's like saying the chicken versus the egg argument.
Which one did come first, though? Oh, man.
Oh my god, like I wanted to comment under that one saying people are fucking retards. This bitch with fucking short-ass hair comments, she's like, good luck with that Donald Trump, ha ha ha. The more you talk, the less interested I become. Like on that video that's edited about Canada.
Oh, that's gold. That's gold. I, in a way, kind of wanted the wall between U.S. and Canada, because that way we wouldn't be getting any illegals coming in from the U.S. I'd be 100% in support of that.
States actually has a problem with illegals. Like they have almost as many illegals in that country as we do, like citizens in ours.
Yeah.
Think about it.
That's a shit ton. It's ridiculous.
It's a lot of people hopping over the border with drugs on them and all that jazz.
Yeah, that's just... It's too much. It's too much. But, yeah, Alicia, still waiting on the message for her, so we'll get her shortly. But, I guess until then, we can talk about, like, what plans we have for our upcoming streams and, what we're going to be focusing on when it comes down to all the publicity of getting a streamer on. Basically, it's going to come down to we're going to be getting as much people on as possible. We're going to be we're definitely going to be doing 1 podcast a week, but we're going to be focusing on trying to get more people on, like, as soon as possible. Like, I want to be in a place where I can get, like, a few people on at a time. Like, I don't want to have just one streamer on. Like, to have a nice, interesting conversation, a nice, interesting kind of, like, debate on stuff would be beautiful to have, like, 2 or more streamers on with our co-hosts. That would be wonderful. 100% of the way. It would not only be good for the podcast, it would be good publicity for the streamers. So if you're a streamer listening to this, give us a follow on Twitter. Let us know that you're interested on being on the podcast, and we will get you on as soon as possible. That is 100% something that will happen. So if this interests you, please let us know. Because we are looking for...
We'll just ask you anyways at some point, but...
Oh, yeah. Like, I'll basically, if you're popular enough, I'll beg you to be on the podcast. And, if you're stuck up and, like, most people become popular on stream because of basically doing something really fucked in real life. So that's all we gotta do. We just gotta do something really fucked, and then everyone's gonna be listening to our podcast every single time. Like, it's released.
Oh, of course.
Well, that's my piece on getting more people on the podcast. Get some more information on stuff that would be interesting to listen to. Chicken wrap. Chicken wrap.
You see me, mate? I went on cam.
Nice, man. Nice haircut.
Thanks, bro.
That's dope. That is awesome. Oh, man.
You can call me Mr. Clean.
Yeah, Mr. Clean. Yeah, that's 100% what I'm going to call you from now on. Oh, Somalia's prime minister joins the fight to ban female genital mutilation. Like, how would you even feel if, like, you had a daughter and, like, you had to mutilate her? Like, what kind of country? Like, I guess, like, that's a sick...
I'm gonna say it, but everyone's thinking it.
What?
There's a specific type of country that does happen in this certain religious law set.
Oh, yeah, no, it's 100% that, and, like...
Actually, I shouldn't be too quick to jump the gun there. It is also cultural things. It doesn't really happen outside of, like, Africa there, but...
Yeah, like, that's just... Like, that shouldn't happen. That really shouldn't.
Yeah, man, I was gonna say, do you remember back in high school?
Yeah?
But when that Alex guy moved to town and he had this big party at that, like where the Boys and Girls Club used to be?
Yes?
Do you remember? You were there, actually. Yeah, you were actually there in the room, in the bathroom with me when that Austin guy came in, and remember Mr. Clean?
Yes, yeah.
Do you remember what happened in there?
Yeah, he got, like, knocked out.
Face, didn't he fucking walk by? It's like, out there, Mr. Clean, like, chirping him about his fucking shaved head.
Yeah.
But he got right pissed. He just, like, fucking looks right angry, like, holding his breath, like, getting right red in the face, like, shaking, just looking at him, not saying a word.
Yeah.
It's fucking swinging, fucking, me and Cory are here in the bathroom, like, what are we even doing in there? Like, fucking, something was going on, someone was puking or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're in there, fucking shit goes flying, people fucking everywhere, and fucking next thing we know, Buddy fucking throws the guy, falls back, cracks the back of his head on a urinal, and then he's just, like, laying there, and, like, just this big pool of blood starts forming, like, 3 times the size of his head. Like,
yeah, that was crazy.
The rumors, like,
had to call an ambulance and everything, like, it was out of control.
Like, Buddy's, like, laying in a pool of his blood, like, from his fucking waist to, like, fucking 2 feet above his head.
Wow.
I mean, he was fine after. He had a big scar in the back of his head, or a big cut, but...
Yeah. But, like, that's just definitely a form of mental illness 100% of the way. Like, there's...
Buddy was pretty jacked, too. Like, I mean, Austin, he's pretty strong, too. He was in football and stuff. He was a fighter as well, but...
Yeah.
That Mike, he was, like, in, like, martial arts and stuff. He was, like, a big boy, too.
Yeah, that's just, that was
he
crazy.
Was just, like, wasted.
That was so crazy. Oh, just thinking about that gets my heart racing. Like I love the adrenaline of fighting, but I hate fighting. Like, one of our friends, Justin, like, I'm hoping that we can get Justin on the podcast one day. Like, even if we don't have stream streamers all the time, it would definitely be nice to have like different kinds of personalities on. And he
JD,
yeah, JD, like he would definitely be a perfect person to have on the podcast because like he
yes.
yeah, like if anyone was to start streaming and stuff, like he might even be one to do it. So it would be good to have him like just start off on our podcast. But he enjoys fighting. He's one of the first people, like, he sees a fight go down. He's one of the first people there on the sidelines watching it go down. And it's just like, you got to admire and respect that kind of, like, personality. Like, that's the kind of people that you want in your life. Like, just in case.
Yeah, he's doing really good at this MMA thing now, eh? He's on, like, a team out there on the island and whatnot.
Yeah, he moved out there, like, February. It's like now like the end of March, and he's just been training like every single day since then. So good for him. He's gonna get jacked up, and hopefully when he comes back he can teach me a thing or two about how to get ripped. Like, I don't want to learn how to fight, I just want to get like strong enough so like if something does happen then like I can defend myself. Like, I'm not looking to be that guy who gets into fights over like the stupidest shit. That's never been me. That's not gonna be me. Like, yeah, I'll make like a shitty little bitchy comment, but like I would never go out and like look for a brawl. Like, that's next level.
Oh yeah, word.
That's some next level shit. But yeah, still waiting on Alicia. We'll see. We'll see if she makes it.
Yo, dude, message her again. Be like, yo, what up?
Yeah, I did.
Fuck, she's saying.
We're just being a girl, I guess. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Fuck, she's making me tired.
I know, man, I know. Well, I mean, like, if she doesn't make it on this one, then she'll get on the next podcast. I mean, we're already 52 minutes into this podcast, so, I mean, like, I doubt she's going to make it on today. Like,
Do you cap it at an hour, or can it go past that?
we can go past an hour, but I'm probably just going to wrap it up in an hour. And we'll just, like, count this as a podcast. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to tell her that we'll get her on the next podcast.
Well, let's chill out for like 8 more minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, she
we'll
might...
We'll wait like 10 minutes, and then if she still's not coming, then we'll just wrap her up.
Yeah, exactly. I agree 100%. We'll see what happens 100% of the way. And here's hoping. Until then, I guess we can just talk about, what kind of things we like to see from streamers. Like, we love the big personalities. Personally, I love it when people don't stop talking, like, and they just have a mouth that they just run whatever goes through their head and they just say it. I love those kinds of people. I want to see those kinds of people on stream. I hate seeing people who just, like, play the game and will say things, like, every now and then. And it's just like, come on, man. Like, if I wanted to watch a game, like, I would play the game myself. Like, I came here to watch some entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, word. Like, that's the thing. Like, man, I like watching Ice Poseidon, like, half because it's funny as shit, and then half just because he, like, spurts out every time. He's like...
Exactly.
Something happens, and he goes, like, wild, and, like, someone will call in and troll him, and, like, he knows that's what's gonna happen. Like, I mean, that's what he's all about. Like, he gets these reactions just so, like, you know, get more donations. Didn't he recently change his minimum donation to $2?
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's because, like, all the trolls that send it in, they still do all the time.
Word. I mean, like, they could just cancel it out, but that sucks. Like, when people send in a donation and then cancel it. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I would have never, like, personally... Like, I've never had Twitch, and I've never gotten a donation before, but to have that happen, where, like, someone sends you, like, let's say they send you $100 donation, and then they cancel it, and you've already spent that money, you owe that money afterwards. Like, it's kind of like, what? Like,
Yeah.
It's a huge slap in the face, and it should 100 like the charge should 100% go down to the person who donated and then canceled. Like that's like they should have a set law for that. Like you shouldn't be able to donate unless like you have the money guaranteed, and when you donate, then you're set in stone.
Weird. I'm pretty sure the issue's with like PayPal.
Yeah, it is.
There's some greasy shit that can go on with PayPal for sure that I've heard of.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. But yeah. I'm gonna put on a video here really soon. Not gonna ruin any spoilers or anything. But yeah, there's this picture of a urinal, and like this guy was using the bathroom, and there was a bunch of urinals around him, and this one guy walks up, and he like keeps walking up, and then he walks up right behind the guy, and he's just like, "Yeah, I vape."
Yeah, I saw that.
That's such a good one. Such a good one.
Man, I love like pulling up my Prius,
Word.
taking a long haul on my vape,
Word, 100%.
and then like rolling down the window with a click of a button, blowing out a big cloud.
Loving vaping. Especially in my Rari, where I keep my Glocks.
Dude, it's all about the Prius.
Prius for you?
Oh yeah, and the quinoa and tofu flavored vape fluid.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be a vegan all the way down.
Yup. 100%. Oh man, did you hear about Hopewell Rocks? They had like a natural friggin' collapse.
They just bombed it.
Yeah, that's 100% what happened. 100%. Because
Oh no.
that doesn't seem like a natural occurrence. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I'm still just looking for a video to play. One sec. But, yeah, we got some big names coming up in the future. I'm not going to name drop anyone, but you can just take my word for it. Some big frickin' names are they're going to be on this podcast. So just wait for it. Like, it's going to be beautiful. And we're always going to have our co-hosts Mitchell and Dylan on until like later in life when they decide like they need to branch out and do something else, which I don't see happening. We're always going to have them on at least once a week. Always going to try to. And like they're down for it. Like obviously if they weren't down, they wouldn't be on the podcast. They like the idea of the podcast. And they're just total bros, and that's why they're on the podcast in the first place. They've got beautiful opinions on stuff, and they can just like keep you entertained. Like, if they didn't have the outgoing personalities that they have, I definitely wouldn't have asked them to be on this podcast. But because they have such strong, wonderful personalities, you need that. And thank God I found that in them, and like got them. What, man?
I was just saying word.
Word, 100% of the way. Like, it's great. It's great stuff. So yeah, it's looking like Alicia's not going to make it. She just messaged me saying she's not going to make it on. So we'll have her hopefully next time. And we'll just keep her in our thoughts and prayers and just do a little wrap-up now. So yeah, this has been our second podcast ever, and I'm actually glad you guys got to meet Mitchell and got to meet a little bit more of his personality. Hopefully next podcast we have both Dylan and Mitchell on. That would be awesome. We're going to try and get Zach on the podcast again later because he's just pure entertainment. Yeah, 100%, Zach. 100%. And, yeah, you guys just keep it easy and keep it sleazy. And we're going to be signing off the podcast right now because we just hit the hour mark. And until next time, guys.
Alright, peace, guys.
Peace.